we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun.
We're leaving Sonning this morning and we're heading down past, he's going to tickle me, we're heading down past Henley. There's a bit of a festival going on in Henley at the moment, isn't there?
Rewind festival.
Yeah, so anyway,
it's going to be busy.
Yeah, it's going to be very, very busy. We're told all the moorings are completely and utterly chocker and they're being charged £200 to moor the boat. We're going to go past Henley, but we're also going to suss out the other moorings before we get to Henley so we can come back later on in the week. Lockkeeper's on duty, so might have an easy day today.
Alright, okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Sonning Bridge in the background. Just doing a jig.
It's another nice day though, lovely, and it's not too warm. No. It's really nice.
Bit of double mooring going on. Completely necessary. There's no places at all for anybody.
Out for a walk on the Thames. This is Thames Path this. Ah! No! No, don't tickle! No, I'm very ticklish. No! Stop it! I'm likely to fall over. Naughty. Is this a stroll or a stomp?
Well, it's a stroll if you're with me, and a stomp if we're with you. If we go at your pace, it's a stomp. If we go at my pace, it's a stroll.
I'm not going to get very far, I think, with a stroll. I wanted to have a stomp, but Michael decided he was coming with me, so it's now a stroll.
Do you want to go for a swim?
Yeah, well, you're going to push me in? You stood right behind me. I'm not certain about that. No, don't push me in. No. Oh, how romantic.
I wouldn't push you.
Because I've got all the camera equipment and the phones in my bag, so that's not going to go great, is it? Just spotted some wild hops. That's only the second time that I've seen them growing. You want me to pick some for you and you can make some beer?
I need a few more than that.
Well, there's quite a lot here. I think they're quite young. Oh, he's steering from the front. Oh, it's got a kitchen. Look, you can see the full kitchen.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I bet it moors permanently some of that. And it's, you know, like one of these riverside houses. There's an artist here on this boat. Very good. There's a Stevens. It's from the same boatyard we had our boat moored in Holland when we set off on our French and European adventures. The light is absolutely gorgeous at this time of day. You realise how wide the Thames is until you're walking alongside it. It's beautiful. The sun's glinting off the water. How pretty is that? Day 2 of new adventure down the Thames.
Yeah. So we're on the Thames now, the River Thames, going towards central London, and it's very different to the canals. Obviously the rivers are, it's not tidal at this section, but the rivers can still, the levels can still go up and down, and the mooring situation is very different to how it is on the canal, isn't it?
There are fixed points or organised points where you can moor on the river, where there are bollards or rings, and it's...
A lot of those are chargeable.
Yes.
So, whereas with the canals, all the mooring, the 99% of the moorings are all included in the price of the licence that we pay for the year. And this is an extra licence to come on the Thames, and then you have to pay for good quality moorings, don't you?
So there are lots of moorings. We're just going past one now. There, where obviously that boat knows that that's a place to come in alongside where there's sufficient depth for him to get his boat. Yeah, so that was a really good example. There's obviously a mooring place there, and you've just got to take the bow of the boat and just nose it gently into the bank, and just check the depths constantly, which normally means one of you is at the front of the boat with the boat hook, just putting the boat hook into the river and feeling for how far the bottom is. And everybody knows their own boat, they know what the draft is, so that's a bit below the water, like that.
Keep the propeller out into the river so we can back off if we get grounded at the front. At least we can go in reverse and pull the boat away from the bank. And
then find somewhere to either hopefully put a pin in or to tie your rope, if there's anything there that you can tie it to and you think it's going to be stable enough. And then just get your plank out and get to the shore, hopefully. And then hopefully you can get from where you've stopped if you need to go to a shop or anything, or then hopefully not in the middle of nowhere and there's a bridge for you to get you onto the correct side or whatever. We've just been having a debate as to whether the river goes to the right or the left here. Sometimes it's really tricky until you get quite close. I think it goes to the left. I think we're somewhere just going here. I think we're just going around that bit there now. Not to keep your wits about you. Normally you see very big blue signs which will be in the trees which point you in the direction that you should be going. Now we're here, this is completely evident which way we should be going. It's round there. That's going to be nice when it's finished. What a great location. Filled up with water just before Ship Lake Lock. Got my coffee on the go, just waiting for I think 3 boats to come out of the lock, and then we're going to go in. Oh, let's see. Boat coming out and a big thing. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It was busy down there.
Yeah.
So reminds me of France doing those locks, because that's what you used to do. Just stay on the boat, put a rope on, secure the boat, or 2 ropes, and let the lockkeeper do the work. It's very good, like that. And I get to drink my coffee at the same time.
And I'll let my mind be carried by the waves. Oh, I will open up my eyes so I can see the light. Oh, and I'll try to spread my wings so I can fly. Oh, and the darkness starts to fade. Feels like things are gonna go my way. I'm gonna let the sun shine in the day.
This is another example. Do you go that way, or do you go that way? Fortunately, I know where we are on the map, but there's no river signs at all. It's a good job I'm good with maps. And then I'm going to start to panic now that we've gone the wrong way. And I don't think we have. Oh, there's a rower. There's a rower. And he's going straight in front of you.
And then this happened. Just take a look at this. You can see we've frozen the frame. You'll see from the starboard side of the boat, where the arrow is, there is a rower. He has left the bank of the Thames and cut straight across the front of our boat. It's so dangerous. He could see us coming, he could have heard us coming, and he just completely came straight out in front of us across our bow. Bear in mind we're steel and weigh a lot of tons. We would have just sliced straight through his boat, which isn't made of steel. Such a dangerous manoeuvre. I just couldn't understand why he did it. Fortunately, when he disappeared from view, he across the bow, he didn't actually make contact with us, and he came up the port side of the boat. So dangerous. I couldn't take diversive tactics. I couldn't turn to starboard or anything. He gave me no time whatsoever. It was really, really dangerous.
That was close. That was our first rower situation. He was on the wrong side of the channel, and at the last minute literally cut straight across our bow. That was a bit too close, that, I think. So we're obviously on the right channel.
Can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city light. Hey darling,
That's a beaut.
we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city, let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday, baby, don't you understand that we only get one life?
Got a bit of a dilemma now. How do we get down the Thames without taking photographs or videoing every single gorgeous house that we see, or every single amazing boat?
It's me and you on the road with a couple of tunes in a car for 2. Hey darling, you know we're gonna have a really good time, driving in the middle of the night when the stars are bright. Pack our bags and get in that car, drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city, let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing life, I wanna make it count. Honey, come on now and take my hand. Let's get out, we can leave this
Main bridge in Henley.
Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday, baby, don't you understand? That we only get one life, I wanna make it count. Come on and take my hand. Yeah, we only get one life, I wanna make it count.
This is the location of the really famous Henley Regatta, where they have all the rowing schools from all the various colleges, and they have numerous races. It's a weeks-long regatta here on the Thames. I think we're just coming up to the section now where that takes place. I think we're going to go past all the rowing clubs as well. You've been chased?
Yeah, we're being advanced upon from the rear.
Yes. Two little boats coming. It's a very busy waterway, isn't it?
It doesn't seem like there's any rules. People just... Port to port thing seems to have gone out the window a bit.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, good.
The sun's come out now.
Yes, beautiful.
I'm feeling a change of clothing needed. Well, for me, not for you. Yeah, it's very pretty.
Yeah, it looks great. Nice to be when the regatta's on.
Yeah. Got all those lovely boat houses. Gosh, they're nice. And I think we're going to start to come up to the rowing clubs here. We're also on the lookout for a mooring spot when we come back later on in the week. Looks like a really fun place to moor.